All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Wednesday, another edition of AEW Dynamite. I'm trying to get my co-host on here. I think I messed him up here for a minute. There we go. Hazel's in the house. What's going on, Hazel?
Hey, morning, good to see you, King. What's going on, brother? How's it going?
Not much, man. I'm good. Here. Going for another edition of AEW Dynamite, going off of Forbidden Door over here. I brung you on because I know you always have the hot take. So what did you think of Forbidden Door?
Well, shit. I just did the recap last night with my co-host CJ the Great. Watching it, I was going through a little bit of skepticism because of all the injuries that are taking place, not just in AEW, but just wrestling in general. There's injuries everywhere. But for AEW, I think it was kind of like, it felt like a hit and miss. But once the show started, it was like, okay, we're getting somewhere now.
Right.
I really enjoyed the show. I'm hoping that they do another one, and they don't fuck it up this time with all the other injuries. But we got blood and guts tonight.
I know they're doing back-to-back events tonight, which is a little weird. Because, they normally save like a special Wednesday edition of Dynamite for like another time, but they're just going right into it. We have Forbidden Door on Sunday, and now we get Blood and Guts on Wednesday. I don't know.
I think because, since it's the summer, they want to start rushing all of the specials that they normally do. Like, they have to start plugging Fyter Fest, Fight for the Fallen. I think they said Fight for the Fallen is coming up next in 2 weeks' time. Next week, we got Great American Bash coming up.
Yeah, and then they got Battle of the Belts as well.
There's another one?
There's another one.
God damn it. Again, a prime example of this company, doing a little bit too much, but at least they're putting in the effort on giving people what they want. You can't be doing too much of that shit every time. You got to chill out with all the gimmick matches. You can't be doing gimmick matches all the time. I won't be surprised if there's another gimmick match in this Blood and Guts event.
I think there probably is. Not too sure as far as what they're doing tonight. I know I kind of like briefly looked at the card, but it wasn't too sure. I know the pretty much what they're hyping up is the Jericho versus the Combat Club match.
Because they said it. Well, they didn't say it on pay-per-view. They said it off camera and they plugged it. Oh, when it hits 9:30, it's gonna get violent. Yeah, when it hits 9:30, I'm gonna start counting how many commercials they start putting on the fucking match.
Oh, listen, you already know that everything is picture in picture, and that's the thing that gets me with AEW. So what they'll like WWE, we complain that they give us a lot of commercials, right? They'll be like, all right, we'll be back, and they'll just go to like these weird commercial breaks. But AEW, what they do is they just put your picture in picture.
You know, so
like, oh, we're gonna go picture in picture. I'm like, wait a minute, why are we going to picture in picture right now?
You know what was so weird? When we did our streams, when you did yours, I did mine. We saw the battle royal that took place, the one that Riddle won on Monday. Why was there 3 commercials? Why did there have to be 3 goddamn commercials? This didn't even make it to the half-hour mark. It's just like 3 minutes commercial. Right. We come back, another 4 minutes in commercial. We come back. It hits the 8:20 mark. Yep. The minute we get to the winner, it's like, I don't think we needed all those commercials just for a battle royal. Like, we could have, toned it down. Like, 1 commercial would have been fine if you're going to do it for, like, the final 4 guys. I understand, but for, like, the beginning going into the middle and the middle going to the end, no, that doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work.
I didn't like the battle royal. It was predictable. Like, you kind of figured, like, once you seen Riddle in there, I was just like, okay, because even having AJ Styles in there, I was just like, oh, come on. Like, we already know who's going to be in this. Like you have to have some type of way. And like now looking at this, I'm thinking to myself, like, this is how they're going to get Riddle to get another title match. He's going to end up getting the Money in the Bank.
I wouldn't be surprised if he actually wins it. Would not be surprised if he does.
I think he is going to win it.
If he wins it, man, I can only see him doing this when he's a heel, or they have to make him heel when he's champion. They have to. It wouldn't make sense for someone like Riddle to be, this former UFC guy. I mean, yeah, he's all jokes and all that shit, but when he's in the ring, he's serious. Right. He likes to have a little fun, but he gets serious at times. We need to turn him heel. I mean, it's kind of a bold move for me to say something like that because I can't see Riddle as a heel. But sometimes you gotta change the waters a bit. And
you're right.
Maybe him turning heel could be the good move. Mm-hmm. Or they could just do what they normally would probably do in WWE, which is, Randy Orton comes back. He thinks he's gonna hug his bro, but then RKO.
I think
we have that match.
But I think that's what they probably wanted in the beginning. And once they knew that he couldn't come back, that Randy Orton was gonna need more time off. So now they're scrambling to find out exactly like what they're gonna do next. Because I kind of feel like they had already a set plan. You know what I mean? They was just like, okay, we give Riddle his title opportunity. Maybe Randy comes out and helps him. Randy gets his title opportunity, and then we move on to Drew McIntyre, right? And now it's like, shit, you got to scramble around because we don't know whether or not this guy's gonna come back.
I didn't even realize.
Who's starting off first?
I have no clue.
I hear music.
I'm just now.
Oh, Orange Cassidy is coming out.
The thing. I think he's facing. Who the hell is he facing?
Yeah, because he has a new theme coming out. He has a new theme.
Danhausen's wrestling. Danhausen is gonna wrestle.
It's about fucking time. When was the last time you seen Danhausen wrestle?
Double or Nothing. That was it. I was like the only time he wrestled.
The buy-in show.
Yeah.
But like you would think that you would have this guy at least maybe like once a week. You know what I mean? You have 2 shows. You have 3 shows because with AEW Dark, You don't even see him on there.
You're probably ahead of me, so don't say anything.
Well, I'm doing it from the. I'm doing it from the app.
Oh, he has a new theme. Orange
Yeah.
Cassidy got a new theme. Holy shit! I guess they were saving it for reason instead of the pay-per-view.
Yeah, because they said what they were saying before, was it over the weekend that somebody leaked that Orange Cassidy was getting a new theme, and Tony was just he was trying to hide it because he was trying to get the clearance for it, and then they was like, shit, he was like, yeah, no, it is true, because they said, yeah, we've heard the music, like we know it's going to Orange Cassidy.
It sounds like it almost kind of sounds like Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer for a minute.
Yeah.
It's definite 80s rock. It's West Coast rock indeed too. The Men of the Year. Oh, he's facing Ethan Page.
Where's Scorpio Sky?
I have no idea. Probably in Southern California. But right now, Dan Lambert got a mic. You know, when he got a mic, he's gonna say some shit.
Oh yeah. What you call it? Dave is there tonight. He's over at he's in Detroit right now.
Oh, he's in Detroit?
Yeah, he went to Detroit. I think his sister lives out there. So he went to go visit her, and then he's over at Blood and Guts right now.
Okay, cool. Why is he holding a bottle of orange juice in his hand?
Because it's for Orange Cassidy.
I wonder how they're gonna do the camera work inside Blood and Guts this time, since it's in a different arena and not at Daly's place.
I know this is good, and that's because I think with the last time they did it, they didn't even have fans. So,
oh, Young Wolf, what's going on, brother? Pointing good to see you, man. They're wearing tie-dye jumpers. They just ejected. Why is he ejecting them?
Because he said if he doesn't, Dan Lambert said that he's revoking his manager's rights. He said if he's not if they can't show that they're managers for Orange Cassidy, then they have to leave.
Yeah, the crowd's chanting bullshit. I agree. Like, what is this garbage?
Everybody said that the Orange Cassidy Will Ospreay match was like one of the best matches of the night for Forbidden Door.
It really was. Next to the triple threat tag team match for the winner take all, for the Ring of Honor and IWGP titles. That match also was next to Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy. Like, that was true excellence at its finest. Oh, there he goes. Orange with his hands in his pockets.
Ugh. Nice move.
I wonder who Danhausen is going to have to team up with him to face off against the Ass Boys and Max Caster.
Oh, I don't know.
Jade Cargill takes on Layla Gray for the TBS title.
Mm-hmm.
I bet Tony Khan told everyone before the show, please do not fucking bleed. We need that for the main event.
Oh, that's I know. Obviously, that's gonna.
They're
gonna save all that for the main event, guys.
And I'm hoping for sure that the ending is gonna be way more better than what they did last year. And I'm hoping they get rid of that surrender rule. Like, oh, if you escape the cage, you lose for your team. That's so stupid. I don't like that. Like, it should just be pinfall or submission to end that match. Shouldn't have to be anything stupid. Like, yeah, you can go outside and bring in weapons, but then that's just
right.
It just gets ridiculous from there on out.
I know they were talking about. I was reading. They were talking before about Jon Moxley, how he was in the scrums on Sunday, and he was just like, oh, there was, he was talking about like the bleeding, and he was like, well, I think I may have a concussion, and everybody was just like, wait a minute. But it was more like then he came back and he was like, well, no, I don't feel like I got a concussion. I'm good. But it was just maybe just I shouldn't have said that because now everybody was worried. It was like, yo, we just made you interim champion.
Yeah, we're plugging you for blood and guts, and now you're telling people that I got a concussion.
Like, yo, you need to relax with that.
Like, take it easy, man. Like, we already saw Adam Cole wrestle, and it's like, wasn't he already fucking concussed going into this match, and his concussion got worse?
That's what they said. They said that's why the finish was screwed up.
People kept saying it was his shoulder, but I'm like, bro, his shoulder was fine. So why did he not wrestle for an entire month?
Mm-hmm.
That's what bothered me. I'm like, what the fuck? Who do you think will start Blood and Guts first? Well, it's gonna be the Jericho Appreciation Society since they won the 6-man tag at Forbidden Door.
Uh-huh.
It's usually the heels that get the advantage first before anything.
That's true.
I hope we get to hear from Pac becoming the All Atlantic champion.
I thought that was gonna go to Miro.
I really thought we were gonna get Miro versus Tomohiro Ishii, but then I found out it was a fatal 4, and I'm like, you motherfuckers just don't want to give us singles matches here. This whole show was basically just New Japan booking.
Yeah,
a lot of tag matches with minimal singles matches. Like three or two. I think there was like probably 3 in total. We had Moxley versus Tanahashi.
Uh-huh.
We had Lance Archer taking on Nick Comoroto, and then we had the women's match.
Yep.
Everything else was tags, multi-man matches. I'm like, I'm looking at a New Japan show more than an AEW show here, but the AEW guys are walking out with the victory.
I seen that a lot where the AEW guys was winning. Kofi, you cannot have my titles, man. You better shit. I paid a lot of money for these things back there.
Oh, damn, word. I mean, I only paid for like one thing out of those 3 belts. This is a bummer. I need more, but I need to fucking update this goddamn room.
Shit. Like those belts that I got back there, man, it took like a while. Like I just kept. I have a friend of mine. He's plugged into the belt game, so
yeah,
he'll like plug me into different people. The secret to it, not for nothing, if you want to get like a title or whatever, is to like get into those belt groups, like on Facebook and stuff like that. That's what I did. And for some, you see all these people, they buy belt after belt after belt after belt, right?
Yeah.
Wait until like the holidays, like Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah, because Black Friday, the holidays, everything will start dropping.
No, not even. You see all these people that spend all the money throughout the year selling their belts because now they need the money to go buy gifts and shit for their family. You know what I mean? They're like, oh man, I spent all this money, I don't got nothing saved. Let me just sell some of my, and then they sell it for cheaper. So I'll get it like at half the cost.
Exactly. That makes sense, honestly. Like,
yep.
I can see why a lot of people would do stuff like that for a living. Like,
yeah,
I would never sell any of my belts. I mean, one belt is already fucking destroyed at this point. So there's no way I would sell any of them. Like, I would keep them for my own collection and shit. Like, I want to get at least like 3 more because I want to get the Intercontinental title, the IWGP one, or the WWE one. I want the AEW title. And I want either the Winged Eagle or I want a custom title for the podcast.
Okay. You see, everybody's James from Facebook said the same thing. He's like, that's how I got mine. I'll tell you, that's how I got a lot of them. It's just I'll wait until somebody goes and I'm like, okay. And I'll follow that one person too. That's always constantly posting belts all the time. And then sure enough, it's like fucking clockwork. Thanksgiving, Christmas rolls around. Hey, I need money for this and blah, blah, whatever. And I'm like, hey.
Ooh, nice.
I'll buy it off of you.
Page. Yeah, word. Like I gotta start doing that. I gotta start talking to my fucking job and being like, yo, I need a different position with a higher pay grade.
Trust me, I need to talk to my job about getting a raise too.
I mean, the most that I spend my money on is fucking weed.
Then mine's is mostly the kids.
This man is doing everything in his power to just put his hands in his pockets. He's in a razor's edge right now, and I'm like, and they're in.
Yep. Oh, nice power slam. I'm a little ahead of you.
Oh my god! That looked botched.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say that.
Like Orange nearly just he just bumped. He just went for self and just bumped. And then Ethan Page went really late going into the turnbuckle. This is fucking. Oh, there goes Dan. So did you hear that Alan Angels is done with AEW? Like his contract expired?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder what he's gonna do now.
I don't know, but they said one more person was also gone from AEW. Like that's so weird how AEW does it now. Like they look at guys and they figure like, all right, we're just gonna let their contract expire. We're not gonna re-sign them or anything. Like it's like a quiet release. With WWE, it's like it's not even like they let you know. They let you know, but they just lie to you. They don't give you the exact obvious reason as to why they're letting you go from the company. They're not going to tell you that you suck or you're not a draw or anything. It's just budget cuts.
Oh yeah.
How many times are you going to be plugging matches? Jesus fuck.
Oh, they're going to keep doing that all night.
I know they've been doing that a lot lately, and it's like we know what's on the card. You plugged it the first time you opened up the show. You don't have to do it for like the fifth fucking time in a row and shit.
Watch it from the Motor City.
So I got a question, Kenny.
What's up?
How do you, with everything that's going on right now with this, the senile fuck, do you get angry every time he just shows up on TV? Like this man just has absolutely no fucking shame as to what he's doing, not just to himself, but to the business and his. I don't even think his family cares at this point. I don't think so either. I don't even think him and Linda have been living together for years, but yet they still are married. I think we all know Vince's history of adultery. He's admitted it on radio shows, Playboy magazines, and all that shit. And he's done literally too much. And now with everything going on, it just got worse with them bringing back the whole thing that happened probably in the time that none of us were even born yet, with Rita Chatterton being sexually assaulted in Vince's limousine.
I mean, listen, I've always said, especially now that you see the wrestling business, you get to know more about the wrestling business. As we get older, we start hearing all these different secrets that are coming out from different wrestlers and blah, blah, whatever, right? I always said, and I said, the day Vince McMahon leaves this earth is the day we're going to start getting all this shit that he's done throughout the past, right? But it just so happens now people just don't give a shit. Because, like he was the almighty, powerful Vince McMahon. He was the gatekeeper of wrestling. Yeah, he was the guy that, if you wanted to make it in this business, you had to go to WWE. It wasn't like, yo, I have WCW, I have ECW. Like once these companies were gone, it was like, don't piss off Vince because he won't hire you and you won't get that opportunity to wrestle on a big stage like a WrestleMania or a Royal Rumble or like SummerSlam, you know what I mean, and get your name out there. But like now with other companies rising up, people are just like, you know what, fuck it. Like we don't need Vince McMahon. You know what I mean? And this is why I always say, like, yo, if AEW stays the course and gets better as the years go on and they get big, they're gonna stick around. And then a lot of these stories are gonna come on more and more. Why do you think now you're starting to hear all this shit about Vince McMahon? Because they just don't give a shit.
You know, it's so funny with all this shit coming out. There's also I think this is from Blumhouse. They're making a documentary on Vince McMahon, talking about basically they're trying to portray Vince McMahon as the good guy here on the 92 or 94 steroid trial.
Right.
Like they're trying to follow all that shit. And they're trying to make Vince like the good guy there when like, hello, do you not know, like you may think that Vince is an actual good guy off camera, like maybe outside of wrestling, but shit, man. In this business, he's probably one of the most evil bullies to ever be a part of this fucking industry. And we know Vince has done a whole lot of shit. Maybe at this point, I don't want to say it now because it just feels too soon. We're looking at Vince now. We're looking at his age. We're looking at his, you know, his physical, you know, features. He's not the Vince that we all knew, loved, and hated over the years. At this point,
obviously not.
He just looks more human.
Right.
He looks human now. Doesn't feel like the business is there for him. But for some reason, he still keeps working. It's like, are you gonna just do this until you flatline in front of everybody in Gorilla? Because, like, what the fuck? At this point, you should have been retired the minute Triple H said you were relieved of your fucking duties. Right. You should have just said, I'm done. I'm done. Maybe what I'm thinking of is not being envisioned the way I thought it would. Maybe what I'm doing is not good for the business. Maybe I should step down. But no, Vince just wants to keep working until he fucking dies.
But look at Flair.
He's another one. Like
Flair's out here like going nuts, and now he's talking about he wants to wrestle one more time. Like
at this point, Ric Flair is trying to reenact the fucking wrestler, the movie. He thinks he's Randy the Ram Johnson. Thinks he has one more run left in him and that he's not going to retire until, you know, we say so or he says so. Like, bro, at this point, one more bump, you're done.
Like, they showed that promo, that video that he did with
Jay Lethal.
With Jay Lethal, and I'm just like, okay, like, bro, you're still gonna die, bro. Like,
my only rule is if you're gonna have Ric Flair wrestle,
right?
Do not have him nowhere near alcohol before and after. Do not have that man nowhere near fucking alcohol.
I went to an event and Ric Flair was there, right? And it was like me, two friends. Flair was at the bar too. And there was like a couple of girls that he brought with him. And yo, when I mean your man was taking it back, your man was like every time taking shots, taking shots. I was like, fuck. I'm like, yo, this dude was drinking. He was drinking more than me.
If I ever, first of all, Christian just looks like a straight up Bond villain with the turtleneck.
I love, you know what? Not for nothing. I love the fucking turtleneck.
And first of all, if I was ever in a bar and Ric Flair was there, I wouldn't be worried about how many drinks I am giving this man. I'd be worried about, how much I have left in my wallet. because the
shit about is people were buying him drinks, and I was just like,
yeah, I don't want to be that guy, and it's just like, oh, I gotta buy Ric Flair a drink, and then damn, I gotta buy him another one, and another, and shit, I'm losing my already. I'm in the negative in my fucking balance. Like I just bought this man like 80 shots. Nah, he should be dead.
Christian's out here doing a promo. Yeah, I'm wondering. Like, you should have a match?
Why would you do? Yo, why would he say that? Come on, I love Christian, but come on, can we not talk about death and families?
Oh, that's gonna keep happening. Okay, who's
That
coming
just
out
struck
now?
a nerve.
Somebody's coming out.
Come on, Christian. Come on. Don't tell Jungle Boy's mom to call you.
Oh shit, Luchasaurus got new music.
Yeah, you are ahead of me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have Christian talking right now. He just told Tony Schiavone, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Luchasaurus is with fucking Christian.
Damn it, you spoiled it. Wait, what? Oh, so it's gonna be the Tarzan boy versus his dinosaur?
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me? So what? Christian just summoned a kaiju?
Pretty much.
My fucking word, man.
How is he still recovering?
He has an all black dinosaur mask. Everything is all black. Oh my god! Like, just put him in the House of Black. Serpentico. That's Serpentico. Oh my god, you're gonna die, man. And you're gonna die. You're gonna die from a dinosaur.
Poor guy.
Oh wow. Wow. The reptile tribe. Oh my god. Jesus. Christian is so proud of his Godzilla destroying Serpentico right now.
Not for nothing, I like the all black outfit.
I'm really digging it. I really love it. Oh yeah, it's over. He's done. He's done.
Here he goes again. Oh, damn, that hurt.
Oh, it's over. It's over. The Kaiju Dinosaur won.
Ooh.
And Christian's the mad scientist.
Uh-huh.
All right, can it hit 9:30 already? I came here for some blood and guts.
Here goes Scorpio Sky.
He's gonna murder Serpentico again. He's gonna murder him. Oh, he's gonna murder him. Oh! Right on the fucking mat. Jeez. Jesus. Wardlow.
I like Wardlow. Like, that's what I said. If you're not gonna have Wardlow win the heavyweight title right now, he has to win the TNT title. As much as I like Scorpio Sky.
kind of needs that build-up, honestly. So
yeah.
So
Hopefully
Wardlow gets his shot at All Out. Why does Wardlow talk like an angry gentleman?
I don't know.
Oh, street fight. Okay. Oh, look at that. More gimmicks.
Yep.
Oh, it's the Acclaimed. All right, let me hear what this man got to say.
Me, daddy. I want to see what's going to happen with this now, because last was on Sunday, freaking Danhausen came and distracted them. They ran to the back and never came back.
That match pissed me off because the logic there made no sense.
I can't wait for them. I can't wait for them to make this action figure of fucking Danhausen.
I'm hoping they do it soon because I'm meeting him September 17th here in Springfield.
No, they're not gonna. They're not gonna do it that soon. But he does a lot of freaking meet and greets anyway.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna get like maybe one of his shirts at least, just to wear for the meet and greet. All right, Danhausen.
Oh, wow. Okay, you'll see. Wow, okay.
Free evil.
I don't want to put it on the screen yet.
No, don't do that. Don't do it yet. The Ass Boys. Oh,
you got it now.
Okay.
All right, now I can reveal it. Matchcaster and the Ass Boys versus Danhausen and FTR.
Oh, look at all that gold.
Oh yeah, listen, fucking FTR are the best tag teams in the fucking world, man, hands down.
Yes, they are. My word, this is amazing. Acclimate. What up, Kofi?
I mean, Kofi in the house. Young Wolf is still here.
Yep. Ass Boys.
I need to get me an Acclaim shirt. But you know what is it? I hate ordering from AEW shop because they're still run by Pro Wrestling Tees, and they take forever.
I just get it from Pro Wrestling Tees.
They take forever to ship.
I mean, like last time I got a shirt, the CM Punk shirt that I got, which was the last thing I ever ordered, it took like maybe, I think the go homes. No, it wasn't, because that shit apparently took 2 months to get here.
Look at that.
Only because of the COVID shit. Now everything is like it was like it takes 3 weeks to like a month.
I'm gonna test it out and see what happens.
Like,
okay, Ashley got her prize. That's what's up. I hope you enjoy it. We had trivia night on Monday.
Oh yeah,
and Ashley, she won the prize. We had a John Cena action figure that we gave away.
I would have smoked you on that trivia if that was the case. I bet they were all
I don't know.
Questions.
I don't know, because Oh, a lot of people were getting it wrong, man. I put a lot of shit in there that people was like, oh wait, how I got that wrong? And shit, my son is a John Cena fan, and he fucking was getting stuff wrong. He was getting frustrated. He's like, how do I not know this?
Like you asked me one Cena question, I'll probably know that shit within a heartbeat.
Okay, let me see. What was one of the questions that I asked? I was like, what year did John Cena debut on WWE TV?
That was 2003. No, 2002. Fuck.
See, look at that. He was getting it wrong too. I'll tell you, I said, how many? All right, so here's something. Let's see if you get it. How many T-shirts did WWE produce for John Cena?
Cool. Okay, that is a tough one because they're all a bunch of colors and shit.
And we're not talking about multiple colors. We're just talking about designs.
Designs?
Yep.
Ooh, this man had a whole bunch.
So the way it goes,
I would have to say close to maybe 40 designs.
No.
How many?
25.
25?
Yep.
Within those 20. Oh wow, yeah.
That's not including the new one. So now it's 26.
No wonder why he was a merch mover.
Uh-huh.
It's like one John Cena shirt is just what everyone needs, and then they'll fucking buy it. And then like the next year, a new shirt comes out.
There was a girl on TikTok that I saw that she has every single John Cena shirt that was made, and she did a video of like all of them, her just putting them on to, she'll put one on and then it'll go to the next clip. She has another one on and another one and another one and another one. And I was like, damn. And I looked, I was like, yup, she literally, it was 25.
I have a friend that's just like that, but he doesn't wear the shirts. He gets them and he just hangs them up in his closet and he just leaves them there. Sometimes, so like he sent me a video. It was like years ago. He goes into like the very end of his closet because that's where he has all of his wrestling stuff and shit, and everything from all the Cena shirts, everything from the first to the very last. Like he doesn't have the new one yet, but when he does, he'll probably just show that to me. But it was like, holy shit! And like you have all of this man's shirts. Like, how big of a fan are you of him? Like, what's next? You're gonna tell me you have his armbands, his fucking hats, and I'm like,
I'm a Cena fan.
And my boy was like, my boy was dead as like, you want to see my garage? I'm like, no, just no. I think I've seen enough right now.
Oh my god, I should. You know what? Do I still have this picture?
If there's one thing that I hate when it comes to wrestlers, when it comes to wrestling fans who collect wrestling memorabilia, I hate that they only collect just one specific wrestler. Like, that's your favorite wrestler of all time. Like, you don't have like 9 others. You don't have 100. You don't have 99 others. It's just this one guy. This one fucking guy. You are a fucking creep. Now, I understand if you had like varieties of wrestlers with 8x10s, action figures and all that shit. But if it's just one person, action figures, 8x10s, pictures of them, meet and greets, interviews, all that shit, something's wrong for you. For you to think that you could start a fan club, a John Cena fan club where you only have to be a John Cena fan. No, that's too excessive. That's a little extreme.
Check your Instagram.
All right. Oh shit. Oh, I just saw a new Bucks figurine. I mean, I don't know if that's like the new stuff. What the Young Wolf sent me. Did you send it to my original IG or the podcast?
The original.
All right, so it'll probably pop up in a minute. What the oh my god. This man is just all over the place with these fucking memes. I don't think I got it yet.
All right, you should get it soon. I know it went through.
Yeah, like my Wi-Fi is working fine. There we go. About to say, oh wow,
that's my storage unit.
Well, will you look at that? WWE signed another female that will get all the kids horny. She's a former MMA girl. And I'm just looking at some cheeks from a Miami game. I'm like, can you put those away, please?
That was they've been talking to her for a hot minute.
My God. Is this your storage unit?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And that's only half.
I can't, like, I would do that, but only if I won the lottery and I would just buy a big fucking house and just have one room basically be nothing but memorabilia with like wrestling figurines and all of my games and shit. That's it.
Oh,
I just have my whole office right there.
Oh, no, I'm moving. Within another year. So, like, yeah, I'm going to have a space where, like, all this, you see, like, here I'm in my living room, right?
Yeah.
You guys will know when I be like, well, listen, I got to take, like, 2 weeks off because I'm moving out of state. So I won't be able to, like, stream for, like, 2 weeks or whatever. And then once I come back and you're like, oh, shit, he's in a whole new room. Like, oh, shit. Like, yo, like, once I put all my stuff together, everybody will know, like, oh, okay, he moved. Like, and I have a lot of shit, but the way I have in my mind how I want to set it up, the background part of it, you won't be able to see everything. But if I would take like a full tour of the room, you'd be like, damn, you got a lot of shit.
Exactly. Like I have a vision of how I want to make like my office / like, place of business whenever this shit blows up. And I just want to quit my job because, once this shit happens, I'm going to just do this shit from home. Like, I just want to paint the whole fucking room black, get some fucking LED lights to cover, like, the corners of the wall and shit. Set one side of the wall with nothing but wrestling figures, all of my games and all that shit. Because I want to get a bunch of old school games also. And maybe get, like, a CRT TV to play the old school games. Because it's fun playing them on the TV you have now, but it also looks shitty because you're just playing it on one big ass giant square and doesn't fit the whole screen. So yeah, like I already have like a whole desk I'm getting in a couple weeks and another computer also that I'm getting in a couple weeks. So that way now I don't have to go through all this nonsense where I have to split my screen, my tabs from like one window to another. Like, okay, I gotta put the stream on one side and then the other stream that I'm watching this shit on the other side. Like, no, I have it on one computer and then the other computer so I can stay on full screen.
Yo, is Danhausen really?
What happened?
Oh shit, Anthony Bowens is actually walking now.
Wait, what? I'm not there, dude. I'm not there yet.
Oh my god, he went to. So Danhausen tried to do the go to sleep.
So you mean to tell me that Anthony Bowens was pulling a Miz the entire time? He could walk?
Unbelievable. Young Wolf. No, I don't know who this guy is. Terry York?
Oh, Teriyaki.
Okay.
I finally got to see his work. He wrestles on AEW Dark and Dark Elevation.
Oh, okay.
As of last week, I didn't know who the hell he was.
Right. I got to check him out then.
Young Wolf showed me like some of his pictures and shit. And I got to see some of his matches after I was done with like one of the streams. I think it was Impact or NXT. And like, oh my God, this kid is really fucking good. He has a future if AEW could do something with this kid. This man, oh, Dan doesn't want. Oh, they're breaking the wheelchair.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen here? Anthony Bowens is on his knee. Hey, yo, Cash Wheeler, what are you doing?
There was a couple of botches already. There was already a couple of botches on this.
Why did he put the crutch between his legs? Uh-oh. Is there some friction now?
Might be.
Uh-oh.
I hope they don't break this fucking this group up right here.
They have to. Oh, they're breaking them up. They're breaking them up. They just push. Come on, man. You can't. Billy Gunn just pushed his kid. Okay,
That's
seriously.
what I'm saying.
I'm going to ask.
I really hope they don't fucking break this shit up.
I'm about to ask the $1 million question. When the fuck is Kip Sabian gonna wrestle? Because every time I watch AEW, all I see is him front row with a fucking box in his head, like he's fucking Shia LaBeouf. Like, my man's wrestle. What the fuck?
Like, that's what he does. He gets paid just to sit in the fucking audience.
All right, let me go say goodnight to the wife real quick.
Yeah, go do your thing.
I'll be right back. Let me know what happens with this thing with Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal.
I got you. Oh, my girl. Jay Cargill. Yo, Jay Cargill's fucking bad, bro. Jesus Christ. Baddie section. I don't be her fucking baddie. God damn. Look who it is. Is it in my former co-host, Toe Tags? Layla Gray in the house.
So have they figured out what the hell is going on with Joe? Apparently he's injured.
Joe is always injured at this point. Like, he fucking injury prone.
Why was he never an injury prone in Ring of Honor, Noah, and TNA? Like, what the fuck?
What fucked them? You know what fucked them up?
What?
Where all the injury, where it started with the fucking concussions. Remember when they did that? Remember when they did that freaking commercial for Monday Night Raw?
I heard about. Okay, so here's the thing. I
when
never
it was like
seen
it must
this
be
commercial.
Mondays.
I never seen this commercial, but I heard about it. I think it was, when was it? He got the concussion, and then they suspended him.
Yep.
Because of the concussion.
Yep. Because he didn't say nothing.
I'm like, how, okay, but still, like, you're acting like you don't have wrestlers on your fucking roster that are wrestling with injuries, concussions, and all that other shit, and you're not giving these guys fucking time off to fucking rest up and shit. The only time that some of these sports entertainers are ever gonna get fucking time off is if one of them decides to pull a fucking Sasha and walk out of the company until they decide to release them.
That's right, Ashley. You tell them.
Like, that's how I see it. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm kind of happy that, they gave Sasha Banks a taste of her own fucking medicine. It's like, all right, you don't like you want to walk out because you don't like the way that you don't like the way we're doing things for you. Fine. You didn't like you got mad because what, your partner was going over and they had something better for you, and you were like, no, I want the Raw title. Like,
yeah, but they look what they were gonna try and give her. They were freaking gonna have her face Ronda Rousey and still lose the title, though. She wasn't gonna win the title. So
it's like, this is the thing. And I always say this to my guys, but sometimes my guys don't like to see the light, and I think they just pull punches. They don't pull their punches with all this shit. They like to play it safe. It's like, oh, but she's still a good wrestler. No, she wasn't. Honestly, Sasha Banks was never that good of a wrestler. She was probably one of the most overrated women in the Four Horsewomen.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Listen, out of the Four Horsewomen,
I'm gonna rank it right now.
Out of the four, I would have to give it to Sasha first, then Bayley, okay, Charlotte, and then Becky. Becky's the least talented one out of the fucking group.
Bayley, Becky, because of her character. Yeah, her wrestling is a little subpar, but the character
character-wise, I'll give it to Becky. I will move her up in the list, right?
Charlotte,
I will move it up in the list.
The only reason why I don't want to put Charlotte on top of the entire list because that's just too easy. It's too goddamn easy to put her in that top one position because of her last name, because of her dad's legacy. Yes, she is an amazing wrestler. Yes, she has a great character. But at the same time, people are getting sick and tired of her being in the spotlight. Sasha, on the other hand, it's like, okay, sometimes I'm the type of person that always says this. It's okay to say no to a few things that you are uncomfortable doing at your job. But if you constantly do it every fucking time, I understand that you have beef with Alexa Bliss. But here's a newsflash for you, honey. There have been wrestlers that have beef with each other in the past, and they've still worked with one another. Jericho and Triple H. Fucking, like Matt Hardy and Edge. There are so many of those guys that have beef with each other, and they put that shit aside and they fucking work. You didn't want to put the Iconics over at WrestleMania, so you had to not only throw a fit, but you had to throw your tag team partner in this whole shit with you. No, unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. Like, you could have cost her job. Right. Maybe Bayley wants to stay in WWE. Maybe Bayley don't want to do what you fucking doing right now, laying down in front of WrestleMania on a protest and shit. Like, bitch, it's Mania. Do your fucking job. Stop being unprofessional. The whole Wendy Williams thing, I can understand, because why even go on that show?
No, you're right.
Why?
I didn't even know she was on that show. I didn't even know that freaking Naomi went on that show.
They plugged her on that show, and Sasha Banks just said, "Nope, I ain't going."
I mean, I don't blame Sasha for not going on that shit, but I was just like everything else was just like, for me, I was just like, when they said it was like, yeah, Naomi's gonna be on the freaking Wendy Williams show. I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm not watching it.
And
like,
then,
all right,
they give you 30 days off after Mania, and you're like, okay, but here's the catch: I'll see you in 4 months. I'm gonna take 90. That's so unprofessional of you. Again, I don't want to be that type of guy that says like, oh, Sasha Banks is an unprofessional piece of shit. But last time I checked, nobody, and I mean nobody, in the world of pro wrestling is bigger than the promotion. You want to be a legend in your own fucking mind? Do that in the comfort of your own home, not at the workplace.
Tyson, no, I did not. I need to update my freaking WWE 2K.
Oh,
I think I have the latest DLC pack that came out. I need to check, because I played it yesterday, but I didn't check it.
Thank you for reminding me. I have to download the DLC pack right now.
Kofi says, Sasha is fire, bro. Let's be honest. Out of them 4 women, I can relate to her more. Bro, spotlight is always on Charlotte, bro. Hazel, you got me tight.
I mean, look, that's just my opinion. You don't have to like it, Kofi, but I have to respect your opinion also.
Yeah,
I may not
true.
have to like it, but I have to respect what you have to say there. But it's just my opinion. Okay, but here's the thing. Did I blatantly say throughout that whole debate that I said, did I blatantly say I fucking hate Sasha Banks? She's a piece of shit and she needs to die? No. I just said I don't like her unprofessionalism in the company. And yes, the wrestling is a bit overrated in the main roster. If it was NXT, it's a whole fucking different story.
Right.
I can't put both of them together in that one category, because one's developmental, one's main roster. One is good, one is fucking horrible. And once you make it fucking horrible, that's all you are. While you're in that roster, you could have just done what everyone else was doing. Could have just went to Vince and been like, yo, I'm not dealing with this bullshit in the main roster, so how about you just send me back to NXT? Maybe I'll do better there.
But there was a couple of people that was a part of WWE, like SmackDown and Raw, that came from NXT and was like, yo, just send me back to NXT. And it was like, nah.
But that's the problem. Like Vince, this is the thing. I respect some promoters in the business who look at their guys and say, I trust my word, my instinct. When I tell you big time promoter that is calling me to tell me, hey, I want to sign one of your stars. Guess what? They're not fucking ready. And I don't know when they're going to be ready. And when they are, I will fucking call you and I will tell you they're fucking ready. But at this point, they're not ready yet. They're just fucking bringing in guys that we know are not ready for TV time, even though they're getting TV time in developmental. They're just not ready for the fucking huge goddamn crowd. And not only that, if you can't draw attention to that crowd, you are automatically fucked. And I don't think it's any of the guys' fault that they bring up from the main roster. I think it's just Vince and his creative ideas that just ruin everything for these guys. And it's like, there are so many opportunities for these guys to just go out there and be themselves and showcase their skills. But no, you just have to be like, oh, I got to water you down because we can't have you doing what you did over there. You're here now. New name, new gimmick, new bullshit.
Oh, here comes the Young Bucks.
Yeah, they said Adam Cole is not there. What the hell? Did Brandon Cutler get COVID again? They said they had an intern filming them.
Yeah.
Notice how they didn't mention Kenny Omega?
Nope.
You notice that?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Oh, so Bishamon wants to fight the Young Bucks?
Yep.
Do you know where that name comes from, Bishamon?
No.
It comes basically from an old Japanese folklore of demon samurai. I mean, do you play fighting games? Have you ever played Darkstalkers as a kid?
No.
Oh my god. All right, well, let me find
a lot of the games that I played have just been sports.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'm one of those guys. Why is Jim Ross out here?
Yeah, it's a Japanese folklore. Basically, he is identified with the Buddhist guardian of the North, known as Kubre or whatever. Bishamon is always depicted as dressed full armor, carrying a spear and a miniature pagoda. Yeah. So they brought out Jim Ross.
But I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at the stuff for Rampage.
What's happening on Rampage? So
you get Nyla Rose versus Toni Storm, and then we're getting a Battle Royal on Rampage. The winner gets a shot at Moxley.
What the fuck, man? Are they just like?
Oh, they're doing the full hour.
The full hour for the Battle
Blood
Royal?
and Guts. No, Blood and Guts right now of this match. They're lowering. They're lowering in this. No, they're lowering this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
They're going the full hour, so that means we're getting a shit ton of fucking commercials.
Either that, or they're saving something for the fucking end. A Royal Rampage.
Yep.
So that's why. Oh my god, they're gonna be in. They're pulling off World War III, except there's not another ring. Oh shit!
Wow. I thought they were just gonna go a half an hour, but they're going the full hour.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, you're supposed to be, Is this it? Is this what I'm supposed to get? Oh yeah, there it is. Really? So I get Rick Boogs, Ronda Rousey, Dewdrop, British Bulldog, Mr. T, and Doink the Clown.
Okay, I need to update mine. I'll update it. I'll update it tomorrow when I come home from work.
Yeah, I just mine's just updated now. I just wanted to like download the DLC since I bought the NWO version.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have to pay extra at all.
Oh, look who it is. It's Lay. Yo, let me tell you something. Don't ever say you like somebody that Lay hates because it's an automatic trigger. Okay, I was just like, yo, I
told him I was an Edge fan, and I knew he was gonna hate Edge.
Yo, listen, I liked Cowboy Brock. Like I love the gimmick that he came with, right? And ever since then, he's called me a Brock lover.
Look, Cowboy Brock is okay, but sometimes Cowboy Brock needs to not have a mic in his hand.
Right.
He needs to not have a fucking mic.
No, and you're absolutely right.
Scary. It's scary because here you have this guy who is like, could look like he could punch a fucking wall, a window off the Empire State Building, and it will break up to 5 floors. And then he talks and he sounds like Alvin from the Chipmunks.
Jobber's here. Jobber Slam too. Come on, Kofi. You already know I'm in the building. What's her name? Janae from the HR. She already hit me up about doing some sponsor work over there for that day. So you already know. Listen, it's outside. It's out. Damn, you all right? I told you about smoking that shit.
Nah, bro. I smoke every time. This is too good. I enjoy it. I love it.
Now, listen, every single time you with me, you start coughing up a storm like you about to die. As I tell you, don't die on air, man.
Look, man, you can't die.
I don't have your personal number. I can't call your wife. I can't tell her, like, listen, I think you need to go into the room.
Like, everyone could just go on my fucking profile. Like, my wife is tagged in my profile. Like, that's never gonna change anytime soon. So, like, if there's one way and you can fucking reach my wife immediately, is through my social media.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to.
It's already 9:00 on the dot, and it's time for some fucking violence.
But yeah, Kofi, I'll be there for Jobber Slam too.
I wish I could go. Like, seriously.
They're doing like a whole house party theme for this event.
I'm trying to see if I could go for my birthday, which is in August.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about the whole September shit. I'm really thinking about it, but I gotta still see how many fucking days I could take off.
Yeah, Dave said he's coming out for that one in September.
Yeah,
they'll be out here.
Sports entertainers. Oh,
that's what I say. You got to try, at least try and come out one day.
I'll try. I won't make any promises, but I'll try. Trust me.
Right. What the fuck are they wearing? First they did the white all white outfit.
The fuck! Oh my god!
They did the all white outfit. Now they did the all red.
God. No, they didn't. No, they fucking did not. No, they did not. Okay. Oh my god, they did not. Yo, why do they look like what the? Yo, they look like the fucking dicks from the WWE back in like 2002.
Oh my god, this is funny.
Oh my god,
that is hilarious.
This is ridiculous. I guess we now know why they're wearing red, so that they
got the fishnet. They got the fishnet shirts on right now,
so that they can blend in with the blood that's about to be spilled in his fucking ring.
Look, see what I told you about the commercials, right? We got another commercial.
Kenny, I'm not.
You'll see it. You'll see it. It's just there. I'm not spoiling anything else. Well, I'm just letting you know we're at a commercial break right now.
At this point, as a matter of fact, there is no at this point. I still have a bottle of tequila over there, so I'm just gonna take a shot every time a fucking commercial just pops up.
You know what? Get your bottle. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go make a drink right now, and I'm gonna let you cough, and I'm gonna do this.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic. You. El professor is in the house, let me teach you. I could defeat you with two hands tied and have you waking in the hospital like, who am I? And who are you? Who are they? What is this? You wouldn't believe how someone react to this shit. The mind slipping, speaking in tongues. Sly ink, GVA, that's how we get it done. All
right, I'm back now. Yeah, just in time, too. Everybody else started coming back. Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston looked like he's already drunk. Like he started the party way before everybody else did. Thank God they gave Santana. They gave Ortiz a freaking haircut. Jesus Christ. Here we go. I want to see how this is going to go. With Cesaro. Claudia. I got to get used to this name. Castiglioli. I can't even pronounce that last name. I'm just gonna call him Claudio because I can't pronounce his last name. So
Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher his fucking last name. So,
but why did Ortiz look like Kratos for a minute?
I have no idea.
I mean, I know he shaved his head, but damn, I'm good friends with Ortiz and so like I've known him since backyard days. So seeing him with a bald head now, it's like Jesus, like. We're not like that when I first met you.
If you come into a blood and guts match,
so they're giving.
Why are you coming with the title?
Because he's the pure champion. Are you talking about Jon Moxley?
Yeah.
Oh well, because he's the champion. But why is he coming out by himself? That's the real question. Shouldn't you be coming out with your crew?
They're all coming out separate.
That's fucking stupid.
The only ones that came out together was Jericho and his group.
Because they're an actual faction. This is not a faction if you're just letting everyone come out to their own fucking music. Oh, wait. I got to take the shot. I forgot. All right. I got some barbecue chicken. So, Kenny, here's a fun fact. I mean, I may be like not a raging alcoholic, but not a big fan of tequila.
Why?
This is all that's available. I don't like the fact that it just tastes like rotten sour candy.
Oh, that means it depends on which ones you buy, though.
Well, I
if
mean,
you buy those cheap ones, it's gonna taste horrible.
This is not cheap, Kenny. Look, a bottle like this.
I mean, I've had better. I've had better than that.
This was literally like $45 plus tax, so I'm looking at 48 in total, close to 50. Fuck the liquor store. Fuck Massachusetts with their taxes, honestly. But I'm more of a whiskey guy. I love whiskey. It's a real man's drink. Something that you can enjoy either on the rocks or just straight up, no chaser, no nothing. With this, it's like I have to have a chaser. Hey, Juggernaut 097.
Juggernaut in the building. Man. What's going on, man? Yeah, we all ready for this match right now.
You got anything to talk about after the show?
I got after the show I gotta get going. I gotta go to work.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
Yeah, Monday they switched my schedule off. So I mean, normally on Wednesdays I work anyway, but that's like on Mondays I stay on a little bit later now because I'm off on Mondays. But
well, I'm off Monday also. So how about I join you guys this time for the 4th of July one?
I don't know if I'm gonna be on there, but I'll talk to Toe.
We'll
normally I go for like the fireworks shit with my family, so I don't know. And then the fireworks thing I saw that doesn't start until like 9:30.
Oh, yeah, I don't because my wife is gonna want to do something. So yeah, I'm probably gonna just say, you know what, save it for Tuesday.
Play it by ear
for NXT. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it by ear because this is a thing that like fucked me up and my guys up. So if you saw the stream that we did for Forbidden Door.
Right.
The Banter Club guys, TJ the Gray and 6XL, they tied. And when they're tied, when it's a tie for the championship, we do a gaming simulation to determine a new champion or who's going to retain.
Right.
So I found out that Money in the Bank is on a Saturday.
Yes, it's this Saturday.
I thought it was on a Sunday.
No.
So what we're gonna do? So most likely, what's gonna happen is we're probably gonna have to do the live sim tomorrow, and then 48 hours from there, we go to Money in the Bank, like the same thing that we did at the beginning of the new year. I won the game stream. 48 hours later, I defended it at day one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was like they're charging each other. Oh shit, that looked horrible.
You saw that botch right there, right?
It was botched. So yeah, we got to
Sammy's good, but sometimes when he's not thinking well when it comes to these moves, especially with other veterans, he tends to mess up a lot.
He needs to stop doing moves that he knows is going to destroy his body at a young age.
But
like when he did that 630 off the ladder and he missed, my whole thing was you better not be paralyzed after that shit because after taking a spot like that, you should never do that again. Never.
He continues to do it.
Because he's young and he has that drive.
He wants to get that pop.
He has that adrenaline drive to do that, which I understand, but still, it's like you really want to destroy yourself at a very young age. Like you could be doing
Darby.
You could be doing this 20 years. Same thing with Darby. You guys could be doing this 20 years from now. But the way that you're destroying yourself when you're in that ring, you're cutting those 20 years into 3.
He wants to do the whole fucking Mick Foley effect.
I understand that, but even Mick Foley knew his limits. Even he knew that he couldn't just fucking, go out there and kill himself every week.
Right.
Your body is going to fucking end up being broken. Whether if it's like a stipulation or you doing just some crazy spot just for either the attention, the adulation from the crowd, and the viewership. I get it 100%. But sometimes you guys got to take it easy. You're very young, and I understand that you're hungry and you want to make names for yourself. Oh, Sammy Guevara with some springboard acrobatics. Yeah, that was crazy.
Wait till you see the other fucking moves these guys are doing. But yeah, if I don't make it on for Raw on Monday, then I'll probably just come on later on that night and do a recap.
Okay.
And then just do something else. Maybe I'm if anything, because I know Toad's probably gonna be asleep or whatever. I'll probably just go on and figure out a way to do my do like a video game stream shit.
Yeah.
Daniel Garcia with the fucking do-rag.
Really? You got a do-rag one?
Yeah, oh my. Me.
He's in fly guy mode. I can tell.
Yeah. Sometimes wrestling isn't always about the huge spots. I enjoy the technical wrestling the most. Yeah, me too.
Swing! Oh, here comes Daniel.
Do-rag and all.
Do-rag Vince will be so proud.
Exactly. I'll be real.
He's like, what up, G? Oh, there we go. Another commercial. I'm going to say this in advance. Kenny, I'm sorry, but if I end up drunk tonight after they do like 5 fucking commercials from this fucking event, I'm sorry in advance if I end up drunk on your show. Because if this sits for an hour, my God, I'm ready for 7 goddamn commercials. I'm at number 2. Here's number 2. Ah. So far, they're just showing commercials. Guevara and Garcia with a double suplex onto Claudio Castagnoli. Why do I have a feeling, though, that it's going to be some fuckery between Eddie and Claudio, giving the Jericho appreciators the fucking win again? So I apologize in advance.
Oh no, I heard you. I was about to say, like, if I didn't have to work, I'll probably be in the same boat as you.
Trust me. I mean, I don't like to challenge myself, but sometimes I just do it just to do it. And, just for the fun of it. I just like to have fun.
Nah, I feel you.
So I can't do shit else. All right,
we gotta do that for like the a pay-per-view that's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank is a Saturday, so I don't know when's the next time they're gonna have a Sunday pay-per-view.
I believe it's gonna be SummerSlam.
Ooh. When is SummerSlam is at the end of the month of July, right?
It's the end of July.
Okay.
The only reason why they're doing that is because they want to start building up for Clash of the Castle right after SummerSlam's over, which makes sense, but there's no pay-per-view in August.
Right.
Which makes me mad because that's around my birthday. And it's like, I want a pay-per-view in August. What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, no. SummerSlam is on a Saturday.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Wait, so it's hold on. No, wrong thing.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh yeah, it is on a Saturday because it's gonna be on the 31st at the very end.
I'm gonna end up taking that off. So we do a watch party.
Yeah,
you get your tequila bottle, I get my tequila bottle. And we sit here and we gotta coordinate why we're taking these shots though. We have
to see because I'd have to talk to my guys to see if they want to join in on this.
Yeah. We can combine it. What I'll do is I'll make the link here on this one, right? And then you could just put in your YouTube information.
Okay.
Right? And it automatically links both channels together. That's how me and Toe do it.
Oh. Damn, so I could have done that now on my channel.
Yeah.
But then the guys would have been like, "Hey, what the fuck? Why are you live right now? You can't do that. It's our show." And I'll be like, "Cause I can't, and I will." But then I realized, I gotta be on their show tomorrow to talk about this show that's taking place here. So far, no blood so far.
Thank God. You know what? We don't really need the blood. I mean, it says blood and guts, but shit, they bleed more times than anything else.
Wait, what? You paid $15?
Pay 15 for the. What? How did wait?
Wait, I think because he says VPN.
Yeah, because he probably changed. He changed the what you call it. He changed.
He probably went to UK.
Yeah,
he probably changed it to UK. That's
you know what? That's smart. That is very smart. You know what, Juggernaut?
Or Canada.
Juggernaut, you gotta let me know how you did that. Like what country you went to or whatever. Because I need to do that because I was not trying to pay fucking $50. And I know there's certain countries still that you can watch the WWE network, but they still have it.
You can get it in the UK. You go purchase the WWE network on there, and it's like, but it's like you're paying double the money because you're paying for this NordVPN shit, and then you're also paying for the network from a different country.
I'd rather get the fucking network.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay with Peacock for now, but you know.
Oh, Netherlands. Okay.
Oh, it was in the
Got you. Now I know. You know what? I'm gonna get me one of those. I have to. Get one of those.
We the people. We the people.
You see that, right?
We the fucking people.
You know they were gonna fucking get that spot in there.
Oh, the real Americans are about to fight. And Cesaro was never a real American because he was Swiss. Well, he is Swiss. And the crowd is chanting, "We the people." The hell? I just heard a bell.
I don't know from who.
The hell was that? Was that someone from the outside that did that shit?
It was let me see what Juggernaut had to say here. He's sending us more comments. Yeah, I use a free VPN on my Fire TV and my phone. Oh, okay. I know they have the Norton VPN that you could change everything. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that, but I just haven't bought it.
Yeah, NordVPN, Surfshark. They're all the same thing. They all have good reviews.
Oh, here we go. We got another one. Ooh. I don't know what you up to right now, but Moxley just came into the ring. Who's left? Is Eddie Kingston is still out there, right?
Yep.
Jericho's still out there too.
Mm-hmm. Santana and Ortiz are still out there.
Okay.
So far, it's just Jericho, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker.
Got you.
It's Moxley, Santana, Ortiz, and Eddie Kingston. Now Moxley's inside.
Yep.
Oh! I mean, even though Jake Hager put up his hands, that still looked kind of devastating.
And I'm sorry, even if you put up your hands, that shit still hurts your hands. So
exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Let me ask you, out of the three, oh my God, out of the three members of the Shield, who do you think grew up the most?
Honestly, I have to say Seth Rollins.
I have to agree. I was gonna see what you was gonna say on that. I thought you was gonna tell me Moxley. I mean, he comes in at a good second.
They made him a joke after he left the Shield. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, we got some blood
already.
Yep.
Shit, I bet it's Daniel Garcia.
Yes,
his
it
face
is.
getting raped into the fucking cage right now.
Yes, it is.
Wait, is that a fork? Is that a fork? This man just pulled out a fork. Abdullah the Butcher. My word.
Yeah, that shit is just gushing out.
Oh, man. Come on. Let's see it.
Oh,
Let's see it.
nice cutter.
Let's see it.
Yeah, I love I love
Oh, my
Yuta.
God. Oh, dear God.
I think Yuta and fucking Daniel Garcia, they're the future stars of the freaking AEW division.
Yeah, I agree. If they continue to make Yuta a huge star with this faction, all right, what's happening here? Oh, what the cutter!
We got another Jericho guy coming in there. Angelo Parker came in.
Yeah, they're saving Jericho for last.
Of course.
Yuta barely caught Sammy Guevara with that splash. His forearms hit Guevara's chest. Yeah, word. Bludgeon this man. What are you doing? Bludgeon them.
Run.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Drop them anvil elbows on these people.
Oh,
Wow.
it's too late.
Moxley is barely hitting Jake Hager with those elbows.
Uh-huh.
He's just like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Hit him, you unscripted violent man.
Juggernaut, if you can, I will highly suggest going to All Out. I went to All Out last year. I had a ball. The only thing I didn't like was the fan experience that they had.
Uh-huh.
Because I think that was their second time doing it, the Fan Fest.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And it was when I mean horrible, I paid $50 to get into this thing.
What?
Right? $50 I paid to get into this, right? And I was there for no more than 15 minutes and I left.
Let me guess. You had to pay a $50 entry fee, but you also had to pay more just to meet the wrestlers and all that shit.
Yep.
See,
exactly.
That's where they get you. That's where they fucking get you. I fucking
so they have free ones that you can meet people for free, but then those lines, because they were free, got cut off quick. So there was like a cutoff, and they was like, okay, this person, you can't see this person no more now. You can't see this person now. And then everything else was just like. And then they said, oh, you can't bring no action figures to get signed or whatever. Like, no personal stuff can get signed, right? When you go to the concession part of the Fan Fest, they had all the action figures out there selling them for like $100 and up.
That's atrocious. I
bought a T-shirt and dipped. I went to go get a slice of. I went to go get some pizza and went right back to my hotel room.
I hate shit like that because that's where they get you. They literally like to get you on that type of shit. It's like, oh, okay, here's what's gonna happen. You gotta pay for this entry fee, and then that's it. You're good to go. Welcome to the convention. And then all of a sudden, you gotta pay for other shit. And then there's those moments where, oh, come meet this superstar for free. Yep. But here's the catch: there's a time constraint to meet this superstar, or you gotta be the first 100 or 200 people in line to meet the superstar for free.
They had a baseball game that I was gonna go to. They were doing an AEW baseball softball game, but my flight got delayed. So my flight got delayed, so I couldn't go to it. By the time I flew into Chicago and got my car, it was already over. So the first day, I kind of just stood in my room and just chilled out.
It's embarrassing, man. Like I can't do that. Like. This is why, like, when I went to indie shows in New York, it was like I would get, like, normally I would get in for free because I had a podcast table, but even if I was going in as a fan, you know, I'd ask a wrestler for a picture. They won't charge me anything. Right. All that other shit. I was like, oh, I'm just paying for their fucking merch. That's it. I just want to buy their merch. They don't want a free picture. Like, it's just a free picture. Like, if you want to pull a Virgil and be like, all right, $25. No. Like, when I went to Blitzkrieg Pro a few weeks ago here in Springfield, Sabu was here. I'm like, oh, right, Sabu is here. Maybe I can get a picture with someone I actually like because I was an ECW guy and I liked Sabu. Right. I think normally Sabu didn't want to charge me for the picture because he was like, yeah, sure, come on. And the promoter's like, stop, it's $25. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I understand it's Sabu, but you could have just you could have asked me first. You could have told me first that it was $25 before Sabu actually told me to come over to his table,
right?
Shake his hand, hug, pose, and take a picture, and tell me it's $25. I got so upset. I was just like, you know what? I was getting ready to go on my earning and borrow money, but then I'm like, I don't want to piss my wife off. So then instead, I wasted my $20 on getting a picture with Max Caster. Because the guy that I don't know if he was the promoter, but he had a Blitzkrieg Pro shirt on, so I'm guessing he was one of the workers. Like, he literally was just a dick, like, right there. I'm like, you could have said that immediately.
I actually know that guy from Blitzkrieg Pro. He's a cool guy.
I don't know. I mean, like, to me, going into Blitzkrieg, I felt like I felt so out of place there. I don't know why. Maybe because it's been a fucking while for me, like, going to wrestling shows more often,
right? And
going to different shows. It's like, oh shit, I feel like the eyeball throughout this whole thing. I don't know anybody here, and it's just like I feel like the one and only outcast, and I don't want to fucking walk up to people and introduce myself because then I look stupid. So
I went to the GCW show when they had it here at the at the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yeah,
and I went by myself. I mean, I bumped into a couple of people that I know. Like they end up just like showing up or whatever. They were sitting in different spots. But like the people that I told, and I was like, "Yo, we should get tickets," and like they was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a ticket." And I was like, "Yo, let's like." If I can cover the cost of your ticket and you just pay me later, that's cool. But if I tell you like, hey, I can't cover it right now, and they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm like, all right, well, I just go by myself, and I had a great time by myself.
Exactly. Like there were moments where I went to Ring of Honor shows by myself. I had no problem with it because, you know, at that time, it was just so easy for me to interact with people because I knew people there, and everyone that I knew could introduce me to new people, and I don't have to look like a fucking fool.
Right.
Here, it's like, okay, I just go to one promotion because I know wrestlers that go to that promotion. So I just hang out with them after. So I don't have to feel like, you know, I'm homesick or I'm fucking alone, stuck here and shit. Like, oh, at least people know I'm here. They'll let me know when to show up and shit. All right, so who's bleeding so far?
Besides Daniel Garcia, I think he's the only one right now.
I see Matt Menard. No, Angelo Parker got blood on him.
Yeah, Angelo Parker's bleeding now. I think Moxley's bleeding right now.
Let's see. How did Moxley bleed? Because for some reason he bled from a sling blade, which was so fucking weird.
Yeah. Remember, he had the patch on his forehead, so they said that it got reopened.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
People were saying that their heads collided with each other. Oh, there was glass?
Yep. Moxley threw some glass.
Oh, so that's how Angelo Parker got his color. Oh shit! I didn't even know. I'm so fucking high. I didn't even realize that we were back.
What time do you have to go to work tomorrow,
bro? Like I have to be at work at like 5, so I leave here at fucking 3:30, 4 o'clock. But I just stay up. Like I just stay up like till like maybe 1 or 2, and I sleep for like the minimum time that I have. I don't sleep until the weekend.
Okay, then you're like me. I do the same thing too. Like I'll come home and I'll sleep maybe like an hour or two and then get up.
Like once I'm done recording, it's like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. Maybe I'll kill like an hour or two of watching YouTube, play some video games, roll a couple of joints for me and my wife for the morning so that we could go into work high and shit. There's only one thing that I hate going into work sober. I hate it. Like I work at a meat factory and it's already like, it's too much.
I was just about to ask you, what do you do for a living?
I work at a meat factory and I tell people where to put the meat, what to do with it, and all that other shit.
Okay.
And it gets so boring because the only thing that you're surrounded by is loud noise.
That was a botch right there.
Is like constant loud noise, and a lot of my coworkers that just speak nothing but Spanish, and it's annoying because I am Spanish.
Oh, he's trying to hit him with the fucking camera.
I am Spanish too, but it's also at the same time, I don't speak Spanish to these people, and I don't really like to strike conversation with them.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people ask me like, "Hey, where are you from?" Or like, I tell them I'm Dominican. It's like, you don't look Dominican. You only speak English. So are you Arab? It's like, do I look like the type of guy that would bomb a fucking country? Like, are you serious? Are you out of your mind? Like, what? Just because I was born here and like I don't know Spanish that much, that I have to be something else instead of Dominican? I'm sorry if I'm not plátano con salami enough to talk to you people in your in Spanish and shit. Oh, Wheeler, you
fucking Moxley's going crazy right now.
Okay, that's not Wheeler Yuta's blood. That's Angelo Parker's blood.
Yeah,
all over Yuta. I'm like, what
Yuta,
the hell?
Yuta still he hasn't been cut open yet.
Yeah, because he had a blood splatter on his face, and I'm like, what the hell? Sammy Guevara got this,
but mostly everybody else is fucking bleeding right now,
except for Claudio. Sammy Guevara has this huge Claudio and Yuta bruise on the side of his ribs. Oh, he pulled out the fork. Moxley pulled out the fork.
Yep.
Oh, he has skewers. He has fucking
You
skewers.
saw that, right? Yep. Watch what he does.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, he splintered him. Oh, it's a low blow also.
Yep.
I was going to say, I thought he hit the skewers too hard and they snapped and he splintered himself.
No.
He has more in his back pocket.
Yep.
My God. Somewhere in the US right now, Masada is fucking tearing up on the fact that Moxley is doing his skewer spot on national television.
Mm-hmm.
G Raver will be more proud if Moxley pulled out tattoo needles and put them on Matt Menard's fucking head. Oh, the barbed wire bat onto the throat of Moxley, even though that barbed wire is really fake. All right, Kenny, we have to remember the match doesn't officially start until all men are in the cage.
So the next one is
Jericho. The last one is Kingston.
Jericho's I have Jericho in right now.
Well, Jericho just got in for me. The last one is Kingston.
Yep. And the way these guys are going, it's just gonna end fucking soon.
Yep. So far, 3 commercials, 3 shots.
Yep.
We got 2. We probably got 2 more commercials left.
Yeah, because it's 9:36 right now. So we still got a long way to go.
We got a long way to go indeed.
They're trying to get moves off, and because there's so much. Oh. Like some of these guys can't even see.
Oh, nice cutter there by Sammy Guevara. Yo, I want Taya Conti to get in the cage. I want her to get in the fucking cage.
I doubt it. I doubt she's gonna get into this.
They're gonna do it. They have to.
Oh, fucking Jericho.
Uh-oh. I think Taya's about to do something. I think she's gonna hand Sammy Guevara something.
Here we go. The last one's coming in is Eddie right now.
Oh, nice slam there by
6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh my God!
2,
Is
1.
Oh, he's gonna do the UFO. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna do the UFO for a minute. I was like, fuck, he's gonna do it.
No.
Oh, European uppercut.
Now it starts.
For you, it starts.
Yeah.
You know what I want so bad right now to happen at Blood and Guts? We have a roof on the top of the cage. I want someone to go through the top of the cage and into the fucking ring. This is TV 14. You can get away with this type of shit.
But the thing about it is, isn't the roof open?
No.
No, it looks open.
It's not. There's actually a roof on it.
Holy shit.
The bell has officially rung. It is time for Blood and Guts. Well, I'm just gonna take another shot anyway because the bell rung and it's time for some absolute fucking. What are you drinking?
Coconut rum.
So basically your version of rum chata.
Pretty much.
Ah.
That's all I have in the house right now.
I think after this weekend, I'm gonna have to stop buying so much beer because every time there's a pay-per-view, I always buy a 6-pack of PBR or Rolling Rock or. Is that fucking alcohol? Rubbing alcohol?
Yes, it is. She's trying to get it back in there because it came off. Nope.
At this point, can we just get?
Nope.
Can we just get?
It's gonna break off. Ty Conti's trying to give the rubbing alcohol to freaking Jericho, and the bottle is spewing everywhere right now, yo.
Oh, and you know what rubbing alcohol is for, right?
Yup. That's just. Oh my god.
That shit fucks up your whole entire body that's bruised and cut up and all that shit. But more importantly, fire.
Hold on, what did Juggernaut say over here? Let me get this here. I can't show up high to my job. I work with a lot of lasers, and they drug screen us on the regular. Yeah, me too.
The fuck? You work with lasers? Do you work for the government or something?
Oh, I work for the government.
So what? Your lasers are high class weapons from China and Winnie the Pooh dolls?
Oh. I don't smoke, but I would take some edibles, but I get tested a lot, so yeah, I can't do that.
Luckily, my job doesn't drug test for weed. They drug test for everything else.
Right.
So I think it's obvious for me to say that, like, you know, I'm about to be 3 years cold turkey from cocaine. So it's like, you know, I'm so happy that I could go get drug tested and they could just see weed and they won't tell me I'm positive because they only care about other stuff.
That's true. Yeah, they are lasered or class 4.
Oh my god, that table just broke in half. I was waiting for it to just implode, and it just broke in half.
At least the table fucking broke, because we all know how AEW tables are. They're more stronger than the fucking talent. Oh, what is Moxley taking out of here?
Is that what you think, Kenny? Then I think you've never watched an actual New Japan show. You should see those tables. Those tables are harder than the wrestlers.
Oh no, I've seen those shits. Those shits don't even break. Those shits don't even budge.
Oh, they break, but you have to put a lot of force in it. I'm surprised that guys don't get injured off of those thin ass fucking Japanese tables, and because they have more metal rotting on there than the North American gimmick tables that they get.
Right.
At this point, those tables, the tables that we have here in North America, they're fucking sawdust.
Oh.
Thumbtacks.
Oh, that hurt. What was Sammy Guevara was trying to.
Oh, Wheeler Yuta dropped the bag.
They're taking the padding off the ring now.
Oh man, I see it now. They're taking it all off. Oh, they're destroying everything.
Parker is hanging from the outside of the ring. Yo, this is nuts.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You saw that, right?
Jesus. So Kenny,
That was crazy.
I used to wrestle, right? Because
Really? Yeah, you told me
someone,
that. Yeah, I remember
well,
you told me.
not only did I tell you, someone in the chat. Oh my god, this man is hanging upside down
I
outside
told
the cage.
you.
Yo, I'm really getting there. There's the commercial. Here's another shot.
Yep.
I'm really getting that Jimmy Jacobs stable in Ring of Honor when they had I think it was one of the Briscoes dangling upside down, hanging 15 feet in the air, and Jimmy Jacobs is in the middle of the ring while one of the Briscoes' blood is showering Jimmy Jacobs wearing all white.
Ugh.
Cutting a fucking promo. You want to talk about controversy? That was probably the most controversial thing than Raven crucifying the Sandman on ECW and having Kurt Angle walk out like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I love that guy called God, and what you're doing here is fucked up. Can you answer this? If Eddie hates Jericho, why has he not been fighting him? He has left them alone because they had their only one-on-one encounter at Revolution a few months ago. That was it. That was the only one-on-one encounter that they were gonna get. And guess what? Eddie beat him. Now the whole thing is more about the faction versus Eddie and Proud and Powerful.
The last time Eddie and Jericho fought each other, didn't he almost fucking broke Jericho's neck?
Yeah, that was Revolution. That was the match. That was the opener. He started the show with literally a sick German suplex where Jericho basically landed on his fucking head.
I thought that was the end of the match right there. I was like, oh, that's it.
Well, yeah, that's your opinion, Ken. But you got to understand, Jericho has had a lot of experience. Jericho is not only a great inventor in wrestling, but this man is not only an outside performer in the music genre, but he provides many different wrestling genre varieties. He could wrestle lucha libre. He could wrestle strong style. He could wrestle death matches. We just saw that with Nick Gage last year. You know, Jericho finds ways to reinvent himself every time, because at the end of the day, a lot of people say that Jericho is trying to get with all the hip stuff that is going on in AEW. That's why he wants to be in the center of all this shit. No, he just knows how to reinvent himself, and he knows how to get over with the audience.
Yo,
who
Jericho,
else can gain a connection like Jericho, where you're a heel and you come out to everyone singing your fucking song?
Jericho put freaking Moxley in the walls of Jericho, in the middle of the fucking thumbtacks.
See, Kenny, this is what I mean. This is why I don't like the whole picture-in-picture thing. It gets really annoying. Like, if you're gonna do these commercials,
you were more focused on the commercial at this.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Because it's like I can't barely see what the fuck is going on.
That's
in the
what
match.
that's what me and Toba talked about the last time. Because they'll do picture-in-picture, and you'll be so focused on the fucking commercial that you'll be like, wait a minute. Oh fuck! I forgot the match.
I talk about it also when I do NXT. Like, sometimes when there's a commercial, I just don't talk unless someone in the chat writes something in the comments for me to strike a conversation, because I cannot, even when it's just regular commercial, when it's not picture in picture, I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it. That's why I wish wrestling was commercial free sometimes. But then you'd have to find innovative ways to book everyone that you have on your show. And not everything has to involve all these guys going after the fucking 24/7 title.
Oh, who's this? Oh,
what? Someone showed up?
You'll see.
Is it New Japan or AEW? At least give me that.
No, it's a female.
Wow, Jericho was mad late with the fire extinguisher. He had to test it first to see if it'll go off. Oh, shit. Taya, what the hell are you doing?
You'll see.
Oh, it's finally happening. She's getting in the ring.
Young Wolf, everybody in the freaking everybody everybody in the fucking in the match right now is bleeding.
Ruby? Okay. Excuse
Look,
me.
here comes
Cameraman.
Victor wanted this, and this is exactly what's gonna happen now. You'll see it in a few minutes.
You just showed us Taya Connie's panties and almost her pussy. Not even almost. You blatantly just showed they're going onto the top of the cage.
Let's go.
Kenny, I think I can honestly say, in honor of the WrestleMania show, we like to do this sometimes when we predict something might possibly happen. I can honestly finally say it on your show. I might have booked this shit. Someone's gonna go to the fucking cage into the fucking ring.
It's so sad. It's gonna be Eddie Kingston.
No, yeah. Well, because I'm really gonna be going for. Who are you going for the win here?
Combat Club.
I'm going for the Jericho appreciation guy. Look at that. You have 8 fucking openings that are covered in black cages, surrounded like. Oh my god. Oh my god. You better send me the highlights of this shit so I can post it tomorrow morning. This is crazy. All right, who's going up now? Is that
Sammy.
Angelo Parker? Oh, Sammy. Oh my god. You know what happens when Sammy's on top of some like crazy heights type shit. He's gonna pull a 630 off the fucking cage, and he's gonna miss, and he's gonna. Oh my god, they're up the cage.
Somebody's gonna go through this fucking cage.
Sammy's gonna go through the cage. Sammy's going through the cage. If whoever goes through the cage right now, I'm gonna take 2 good swigs off of this fucking bottle. We got 10 minutes left, Kenny.
Damn, we went by that quick.
Yeah.
All right, so who we're predicting here? We got Jericho, Sammy, and Eddie. Who's going through this cage?
Who's gonna fucking die? I need my one hitter for this. Hold on. I need my one hitter. Hold on.
Go ahead for it. All right, people in the chat. What are we thinking? Someone's flying. We got one vote for Sammy. Young Wolf is saying Sammy. I'm gonna say Sam. Oh.
Don't say anything. Eddie Kingston's not bleeding.
Oh my god.
You said everyone was bleeding.
Oh my god. No, what are you doing?
No. Okay, good,
you son of a bitch.
Good shit, Eddie. Good shit. Low blow this fucking Sammy Guevara looking motherfucker. No. Oh my god. Ah!
I knew I was waiting for your reaction. And it looks like Santana's out. He had that one spot that he tried to do a muscle buster. He tried to do I think he hurt his leg. He's out of here.
His favorite line. Oh my god, they went to commercial again.
Yep. Santana's out.
So yesterday was the anniversary of 1998 King of the Ring, right? The Hell in a Cell match between Taker and Mankind.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
And with a spot like that I just saw, and you saw like 2 minutes ago, why didn't JR pull that old school line?
He probably doesn't remember.
Good God Almighty, they killed him. I mean, he could have said it. Pro Wrestling Tees released a shirt of Jim Ross with that line and a tooth on the bottom, basically Mick Foley's tooth, on Pro Wrestling Tees.
That is crazy.
Can't believe they do. See, like, I don't care about Jimmy Dean. I only care about why Jericho and Eddie Kingston are fighting on top of the cage. All right, this is shot number 5. Well, actually, shot number 6, because I just took a shot the minute that like everyone just was in the fucking arena. Kenny, salud, cheers, kanpai, see you. And which is perfect because now when we come back from commercial, I can hit the one hitter. I know you want to leave after the show, but we could at least give 5 minutes to talk about just the blood and guts match. I don't care about anything else that took place.
I got you. My thing just went to full commercial break.
It went to a full commercial break?
Yeah.
What? I'm still in picture.
No, mine. You'll see in a minute. Yours is gonna go to full commercial.
Why would you do that? Are you guys out of your fucking mind? That means I have to take another shot now. Y'all trying to like, yo, y'all just.
Now it came. Yo, this thing is weird.
They just said, fuck it. We're really going to go to commercial. Let's get rid of the picture-in-picture and make this guy drink more. Watch them come back for 60 seconds, and then they go back to another commercial.
I think this is it because we only got 6 minutes left.
Yeah, we got 6 minutes left.
So who's climbing up there? Oh,
Kenny, you got PlayStation, right?
Yeah, I have PlayStation 4.
You got to add me.
All right. Well, you know, I barely play this. I barely play it because the kids play it more than I do. But let me know, and I'll add you on. I want to start playing some more like shooting games, so I need to level myself.
Do you play Call of Duty?
I don't play anything. I don't play any of those shooting games at all.
Oh man, damn! You and I would not be.
My kids try to get me.
You and I would not be the best of friends.
I know. I'll play with you, but you'll hate me because you'll be like, "Yo, you always fucking dying."
No, I'm not one of those people.
Holy shit!
I'm not one of those people because like I am competitive when it comes to gaming, but I'm only competitive with certain gaming. Like let's say for instance, like if we decided that we were gonna do like an N64 nostalgia trip, and we pulled out games like No Mercy, WCW, NWO Revenge, Mario Kart, Mario Party 1 through 3. Yeah, I'm competitive at those. Call of Duty, I'll get competitive, but I'm competitive where it's like, bro, you want to 1v1 me? You really trying to 1v1 me? All right, here's how we're gonna do it. I got Cash App, you got Cash App. Right. I got $500, you got $5. This man is doing the swing on the top of the fucking cage. So yeah, like I was saying, I got $500, you got $500. We with it. Nuketown, Black Ops, Cold War, let's go. No sniping, no camping.
Oh, somebody tapped out.
Like, trust me, Kenny. Like, my type of video games is always gonna be like fighting games. Always fight. Like, I just bought the Capcom fighting game collection that has like all of the old fighting games that was around like in the 90s for PlayStation and in arcades. So it's good to play, you know, a bunch of old games that I used to play back then. Like you're a New Yorker. You know the history of the Chinatown Fair before it became a pedophile Chuck E. Cheese, Dave and Buster's type shit. I used to go there for 11 fucking years.
You know what I like though? What I like what you guys did on. Yeah, it's over. Claudio won. Claudio won it for the group. What I was gonna ask you.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, I was checking out the stream yesterday, and the guy that you had on with you, he was playing the video game. Yeah, he was playing the video game in the back, and I was like, "Damn, that should look so cool to do it that way." But I don't know how to do it.
Well, he has a green screen. He he's not only like our original like co-host and our cohort of the Ramble Mania show, but he's also like our editor and all that other shit. So he knows about all the gaming streaming stuff more than I do. Like, again, I'm still getting acquainted with, you know, StreamYard, the restream and all that stuff, because I'm trying to process everything that I'm trying to learn while doing this podcast. Because again, let me, like, if you don't know the history, I'll tell you like full on. It started in 2017, just me doing it by myself, but I was doing it on IG Live on my original page. No podcast page, no wrestling fan page, no nothing. Then, like, you know, it started growing and growing forward. And then here we are today, 5 years later, going into number 6 in January, pretty soon. You know, I told the guys, like, you know, I try to make this like, I try to make this feel like a whole Wu-Tang thing. That, like, I don't want to feel like, you know, just because I started it, that I need to be in control of everything. Instead of me telling you guys, give me 5 years of your life, just give me your whole entire lives for this podcast. And Six and TJ have done a lot for the podcast in my absence, while I had to, you know, recover and everything else with, you know, sobriety and mental issues to everything else. And for me coming back and, you know, going back doing work, I enjoy what we do now. You know, we may not have like the biggest fan base, but we're growing. We may not have the most views, but we're still growing day by day every time we do this. So every day for us, it's a sacrifice for us. Like, I have to sacrifice time from my wife to do this, because I'm trying to build a future for not just myself and the guys, but this is also for me and her. Like, I want to quit my job and just do this more and work from home, to the point where if I make enough and I feel like I've set my goals and I've achieved everything that I need to do and I could keep going, my wife could quit also.
I'll tell you this much, and you'll look at me like I'm crazy. But, like, to say, I feel the same way as you. Like, you know, the whole, like, you know, you want the fan base. I love the simple fact that we just, like, we do stuff like this. I connect with other people like you and Tyson and Ashley, all of our regulars that come in on Mondays. You know what I mean? We have a small little fan base, and I love the little core fan base that we have. You know, would I like for it to be bigger? Yeah, that's, you know, it'll be great for more people to see all the shows that the Knuckleheads Network does, and
it's always nice to know that.
But for me personally, I just enjoy like this. Like, if I wasn't doing this right now, I'd probably be watching like half of AEW, and then the rest of the time I'm literally just texting like other people, like, hey, did you see this? Or freaking going on Twitter and like, oh, did you see this? Oh my god, it's fucking amazing. You know what I mean? And shit like that. So like Mondays, like, you know, like I told, you know, we talked about it the last time, where I was like, yo, Monday nights will probably, if we wasn't doing Monday nights, we literally would still be texting each other. Like, yo, did you see this? Yo, this is bullshit. So, you know, I enjoy the time, because especially with my schedule, I have a rough schedule, and then dealing with the kids and all this other stuff. I don't really see my friends like that. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you guys, I get to see you guys, at least I get to see you guys on the screen and talk to you this way. You know what I mean? It's like, still like we still hanging out. It's like COVID era hanging out type of feel.
That was the thing. Like, before I cut you off, let me say, I just loved how like AEW ended, and then my favorite show of all time just appeared to pop up. Bob's Burger. I love Bob's Burgers.
You know what? I have to see. I've never watched Bob's Burgers before. I need to watch.
You should. You really should.
I want to watch all the seasons.
Do you have Hulu?
Yeah, I have Hulu. Yeah.
All the seasons are on Hulu.
All right, so I'm gonna watch it through
the
Hulu.
Whole thing.
Okay.
Trust me. I started watching it from the first season, and then, you know, I never cried so hard for a show that I loved so much, because you're probably gonna look at me funny and differently for this. I've never watched The Simpsons. I've seen some episodes.
I know you told me that, yeah.
But I've never in my day took the time. Like, If it's a Treehouse of Horror, yeah, definitely, because I love that shit. Right. But you will never catch me dead watching a fucking season of The Simpsons.
Oh my God,
that is like Simpsons. It's like a bucket list. It's like one of those bucket lists that I want to mark before I die. Like, I have to watch the whole fucking series, you know. But trust me, you're gonna love Bob's Burgers. You're gonna basically tell yourself that, like, I could put this first, and then Family Guy, and then The Simpsons, and then all this other shit.
Okay.
But before we bring it home, I know this is your show. I shouldn't even be taking over. This is your show.
Nah, do your thing.
Before we bring it home here, we did say that we were going to talk about just the blood and guts match. Everything else at this point is just irrelevant.
We thought that it was going to be a half an hour. They gave us a full hour. I thought it was good overall. There was no boring spots in this. Everybody played a role. I'm really hoping that Santana's okay, because I know he had that one spot where he tried to do he did a move and he landed on his leg. They helped him out. They helped him out of the ring, and they helped him to the back. As you can see at the end, he wasn't there. I'm hoping he's okay. He's not added onto the list of fucking injury prone people now. That's a part of the AEW fucking injury list. You know what I mean? But besides that, if I had to give it from a 1 to 10, a 9.
Well, let me. Well, you say 1 to 10. Let me do this for you. Do you want to know how we rate? How do
you guys rate it?
So this is how we do it. All right. So we have various minimum grades. We have so I have a question for you. What was Ryback's name in NXT when he was in the Nexus?
I don't even fucking remember.
Skip. So you remember MTV? You remember the MTV show Next, right?
Yes, I remember that.
We do it like that. Yeah. So whenever there's a match, whenever there's if it's like a pre-show or if it's WWE kickoff shows, we skip it automatically just so we could pass the time and move forward to the main card. Not that we don't care about the pre-show. It's just, it's irrelevant. We're not like you guys where you guys start at 7:30 or 7 p.m. and all that shit. We start at 8 on the dot. Like me, I start territorial time. I start at 8:05.
Right.
You know, because I respect the golden years of wrestling. You know, when it was TBS and TNT, it was 8:05 on the dot where wrestling was on. Not 8 o'clock, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Right. So, yeah, we have a skip because we just skip it. We have a now. Now is basically we don't give a fuck about this match. It's irrelevant. It's one of those where we like to pull a Brian Alvarez moment, like he has -5 stars. We take that now and we could name it -5 nouts or just 5 nouts and all that shit. Because at the end of the day, we just don't care. Okay. And then we go on to the original ones. Who booked this shit is 1 star. Basically, it's just, illogical wrestling, lazy fucking booking, and just dusty bullshit finishes that we just didn't want to see. 2 is a straight up bad with 2 Ds. 3 is a good with a T at the end, the way Booker T says it when he's on the kickoff show. 4 is a bars, and 5 is a goat. 6 is a super goat. 7 and up is Meltzer shit. Because Meltzer just loves to throw more than 5-star ratings. And I love to pull Meltzer shit, especially when it's the New Japan shows.
Well, you know what? Not for nothing, I have to give it a Meltzer rating for this one. It was good all around. There were spots. There were a lot of spots in this where I looked at it and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, damn! Like, seriously? Like, it wasn't like I didn't want to see too much blood, which was great. You know what I mean? And I kind of say between all the guys that were there, it wasn't like an obsessed amount of blood where say like a GCW where I've seen it was be like fucking buckets of blood out there.
Or like last year's Blood and Guts.
Yeah, or like last year's Blood and Guts. This one was more calm. You know what I mean? So it was easy enough to like sit down and watch it and be like, okay, this is cool. Like this is a really good match. Well, what about you? I'll let you close everything out right now.
Thank you for letting me close it. I'm gonna bring it home here. It's good that I got to pick your that I got to pick your brain and get your opinion on this. Now you're gonna have to pick my brain and hear my opinion on this. This was honestly a little bit tame. And was it better than last year's? No. Did it have a perfectly good ending than last year's?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the last thing that we needed right now is for Jericho's team to basically surrender for him, for MJF to be like, fuck it, I'm the piece of shit that I am. I'm going to push you onto a crash pad with that had cardboards and fucking airbags. And I'm just like, see, this is the problem that I have with AEW. You know how to deliver matches like this, especially the exploding barbed wire death match.
Mm-hmm.
But you leave us fucking flaccid at the fucking end. Don't you want us to have our dicks rock hard for the fucking climax of this shit? Pause. Very hard pause there. No, because trust me, Kenny, if you ever take the time out of our day to come on to our shows for a live reactions for a pay-per-view, you will see how you guys go full on. But I go full on, but we have a disclaimer on my show because we are more afraid of getting red flagged and being canceled from YouTube because people are very PC and very sensitive. I'm not sensitive. I don't hold shit back. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and this is how I felt. I did not like the entire outcome of this match. I kind of wanted the same thing as last year, which was everybody needs to fucking bleed. At this point, it was like everyone from the Jericho Appreciation Society got color. The only person that got color throughout the Blackpool Combat Club and, Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz was just Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else got bruises and welts and all that shit like we saw from Sammy. You can see a huge welt from fucking Claudio Castagnoli's huge-ass bicep. Who was the star of the night here? Honestly, I can honestly say everyone was because everyone played their role perfectly. But I will have to give it to Angelo Parker because he took the risk of actually being hanged upside down while he was dripping in blood.
Yeah.
Okay? Not everyone could do what that man did and stay there for as long as possible, knowing that immediately when you're hanging upside down, all the blood rushes to your brain. So you're going to be leaking a whole lot more than everyone else because you're hanging upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy Guevara actually getting killed by someone instead of himself getting killed, which is one thing I just don't like to see. You are a young kid. You do not have to be doing all these crazy 630 splashes off of ladders and missing spots. You almost got paralyzed for that shit, and you need to chill the fuck out. All right? I'm glad that he actually kind of chilled the fuck out and got someone to carry him to do these crazy ass fucking spots. I'm glad that everyone did their part here, but again, at the end of the day, this was more tamer than last year because last year's was a little bit too fucking violent and gory, except for the ending. Because everyone bled in that match. Nobody walked out of there not covered in blood. Everyone was covered in blood, which was great. This one here was like, all right, we gotta tone it down a bit, and whoever's gonna bleed, make sure you make it look good and all that other shit so that we don't have to make everyone else get color, which feels kind of silly but I kind of wanted that. This is what the whole event is about. This is what Blood and Guts actually means.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of needed that here. What do I grade it, honestly? I'll give it a GOAT because this was basically an apology for what they did last year because of that ending spot.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it way more better. They did it way better here. There was actually a story told here between, Eddie Kingston and Jericho and all the other people who are participating in this match. Everyone did their part. There was thumbtacks. There was glass. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that there was more death match in this match than there was just last year, because last year was more wrestling and stiff shots. Like, people were actually giving receipts to one another. This just felt like more of a death match that they did in GCW months ago when they did their own version of War Games. Except there's no plain glass hanging around just like waiting to be broken by someone's fall and shit.
Right.
I'll give the match a solid GOAT. This is a 5-star caliber match.
Okay.
I'm glad
that works.
I'm glad that they got to do a whole lot more here, that they gave it an hour. I mean, the commercials were very fucking hokey and annoying because, again, that's always going to be AEW's main issue when they do Blood and Guts. If you're going to do picture-in-picture, you can't do Blood and Guts in picture-in-picture. Like, at this point, either make it commercial-free or just don't show us the picture-in-picture at all.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It just ruins the illusion of what this match is supposed to be, and that's supposed to be extremely violent. You're supposed to give us an hour-long match here. At this point, within the 5 commercials that you gave us in this show, you gave us technically 40 minutes of airtime. And for that, it gets a go.
Right.
I really did enjoy the match. I really did enjoy it. It was a great main event. I can't wait for next year. Maybe next year somebody will go through the fucking the little openings that they have on top of the cages onto a table or into the mat. You'd have to maybe it'll be Darby Allin this time. Maybe that's what they're saving it up for. Maybe for Darby Allin.
Oh man! But for all the people who are watching right now who don't know where they can catch you and they want to know more about you, where can they see you?
All right, so YouTube.com/RambleMania Show, where you could stomp a mud hole on that subscribe button and cheer for us by clicking the thumbs up and sharing this with all of your wrestling community friends all around the world, because every week we put out all of the weekly podcast reviews, all of the weekly live reactions and thoughts for all of you to watch and enjoy, and pay-per-view stuff too. For all of our social media stuff, Facebook.com/RambleMania Show, Twitter @RambleMania, Instagram @RambleMania Show, and at Banter Club Podcast. We have a Spotify video. Just search RambleMania Show for that. We have a TikTok @RambleMania Show and Twitch.tv/RambleMania Show. For all of our audio, just search RambleMania Show on all the audio podcasts that you have. It could be Apple, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, anything, and all the audio podcasts that you have, because every week we put out all the audio format for all of you to listen to and enjoy on stuff like this on your days off. For as for me personally, you can find me on Instagram @iZombies, IZOMB, We do have a busy weekend for all of you guys. We will be doing a live gaming simulation tomorrow night, Thursday. And we will be going into defending the RambleMania Championship 48 hours after that video game sim at Money in the Bank. So stay tuned for that. And then, 2.0 talk every Tuesday, Make an Impact every Tuesday, Raw Rants every 2 weeks. That's really all I got to say, Kenny.
There you go. Well, Hazel, thank you for stopping in with me this Wednesday and
Anytime,
watching AEW Dynamite. Hopefully, I get you back in next Wednesday, if anything.
Yeah,
you're welcome to stop in. We'll do the simulcast. You want to get everybody else in here, and we'll make it a big ass party.
Kenny, let me be honest with you. I really want. I would really just make this a thing, because let's be honest. Sometimes I just want to do the AEW shows, but I can't. And the only time I get to do AEW shows is on pay-per-view AEW recaps. That's for Six and TJ because they jump ship and left me with the WWE stuff. I have to do Impact on Thursdays. That is the closest thing to me jumping ship way before jumping ship. At this point, I might just do NWA and just say fuck it. WWE is done. But if you want me to show up every Wednesday for fucking AEW, I'm letting you know right now. I would love to just show up on here and just fucking do this shit.
Let's go. You know I love a party.
I need more content. I need more content in my life that's just not 3 hours of waterboarding and 2 hours of Bruce Pritchard having his sexual fantasy visualized in NXT 2.0.
I got you. So I'll see you next Wednesday.
Point and goodies to you, man. I will see you next Wednesday night. And I will see everyone next Thursday because I will not be on tomorrow night for Making Impact. I will see you guys next Thursday for Making Impact.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. You already know. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. That will let you know every single time I come on live or anybody from the Knuckleheads Network comes on live. The next time you'll see me most likely will be for the Money in the Bank recap show. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on Saturday, but I'll come on for the recap show. Well, we're see what we do from there.
If you don't decide to do the Money in the Bank, you're more than welcome to join me in the show. We have a whole lot more window screens for everyone to just jump in and have fun with us.
I hear that. Well, guys, until next time, be safe and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
And pointing goodies to you guys. A good fight, a good bye, and a good